You know that weird sensation after hanging out with certain people? Like someone just unplugged your battery? Your head feels foggy, your chest feels heavy, and you can't shake this strange feeling of nothingness. Well, buckle up, because I'm about to explain what's actually happening to you. And trust me, once you understand this, you'll never look at your relationships the same way again. Picture this. You're dating someone amazing. She's smart, funny, gorgeous. But here's the thing. Every single time you leave her place, you feel like you just ran a marathon. Not the good kind, where you're tired but proud. The bad kind, where you're exhausted and confused about what just happened. Your friends keep asking if you're okay because you look drained. Your work is suffering, you're snapping at people, and the worst part? You can't figure out why. Here's what nobody tells you. Some people don't create their own emotional fuel. They borrow yours, and they never give it back. The invisible drain. Let me paint you a picture from my own life. I once dated this woman who was absolutely brilliant, like scary smart, beautiful too. But every conversation with her felt like I was swimming upstream. She'd call me at 2 a.m. crying about her boss. I'd spend 2 hours comforting her, giving advice, being supportive. Next week, same boss, same tears, same 2-hour therapy session. Except I wasn't a therapist. I was just a guy who cared. The pattern continued for months. Her car broke down, I helped. Her rent was late, I covered it. Her family drama exploded, I listened for hours. And you know what? Nothing ever got better. New problems appeared like magic. It was like trying to fill a swimming pool with a teaspoon while someone else kept pulling the drain plug. One day my best friend said something that changed everything.
Whoa.
Mate, when was the last time she asked how you were doing? I couldn't remember. Not once, not a single time. That's when I realized I wasn't in a relationship. I was in a transaction. She was taking and I was giving. And somehow I'd convinced myself this was normal. This was love. This was what good partners do. Spoiler alert, it's not. The guilt factory. Now here's where it gets really twisted. These dynamics operate on guilt like a car runs on petrol. And boy, do they know how to manufacture it. You can't see her tonight because you have work. Suddenly, you're choosing money over love. You want to grab drinks with your friends? You're abandoning her when she needs you most. You're too tired to talk after a 12-hour shift? You're emotionally unavailable and clearly don't care about her feelings. Notice the pattern? Whatever you do, it's wrong. Whatever you don't do, it's worse. You're constantly apologizing for crimes you didn't commit. You're always the villain in a story you didn't write. I remember apologizing once for being distant because I fell asleep at 11 p.m. instead of staying up until 2 a.m. to discuss her feelings about a movie she watched. A movie that I hadn't even seen. Let that sink in. The really messed up part is you start believing it. You start thinking maybe you are the problem. Maybe you're not supportive enough, caring enough, present enough. You twist yourself into knots trying to be better, give more, sacrifice harder. But the guilt never stops because guilt is the hook that keeps you feeding the machine. The 5 faces of energy thieves. Now these people come in different flavors, like a terrible ice cream shop. Let me break down the menu. The look at me type. Everything orbits around her. Her day, her problems, her feelings, her needs. You could win a lottery, and she'd somehow make it about her cousin who once bought a scratch card. Your existence is just background noise to her solo performance. And if you dare interrupt her show to share your own life, she'll either ignore you completely or find a way to redirect the spotlight back where it belongs. On her. The professional victim. This one's made suffering her full-time job. Every day brings fresh disasters that only you can solve. Her boss is terrible, but she never quits. Her friends are toxic, but she never leaves them. Her family's dysfunctional, but she keeps engaging. You're not her boyfriend, you're her unpaid crisis management team. The kicker? She doesn't want solutions. She wants an audience for her tragedy show. The controller.
She positions herself as your personal improvement coach, except you never signed up for the program. Nothing you do is quite right. Your clothes could be better, your career choices need work, your friends are holding you back. She's not trying to help you grow, she's keeping you small enough to control. The moment you feel confident, she finds a new flaw to focus on. It's not love, it's a power trip disguised as care. The Critic. This one sees problems like some people see beauty, everywhere. That restaurant you chose? Wrong. That gift you bought? Inadequate. That joke you made? Inappropriate. She generates energy not through joy, but through the act of tearing things down. Dating her is like having a negative voice in your head made flesh and given a voting voice in your life decisions. The Reality Bender. The most dangerous type because she doesn't just drain your energy, she makes you question your own mind. Did that conversation really happen the way you remember? Are you sure you said you'd be home by 6? Why are you always misremembering things? She twists reality until you can't trust your own memory, your own judgment, your own sanity. You're not in a relationship. You're in a psychological experiment and you're losing. If you're enjoying these relationship insights, please hit that like button and subscribe to Couple Code YouTube channel. We're building a community of people who refuse to settle for draining relationships, and I'd love for you to be part of it. The inheritance nobody wants. Here's something that'll blow your mind. This behavior often runs in families. I've seen it happen. The grandmother was like this. The mother learned from her. Now the daughter thinks this is just how relationships work. It's passed down like a family recipe, except instead of making cookies, you're making misery. They're not consciously evil. They genuinely believe this is normal. That love means someone else taking responsibility for your emotions. That intimacy means having someone always available to absorb your problems. That caring means someone sacrificing their peace for your chaos. The tragedy? They often don't even realize they're doing it. It's so automatic, so ingrained that questioning it would mean questioning their entire understanding of human connection. And that's terrifying for anyone.
The warning signs your body knows. Your body is smarter than your brain when it comes to these dynamics. Let me tell you what to watch for. After spending time with her, do you need a nap? Does your head hurt for no medical reason? Does your stomach feel tight? Do you suddenly doubt yourself more than usual? Do you feel guilty but can't pinpoint why? That's not coincidence. That's your nervous system screaming, "Danger!" while your heart keeps saying, "But I care about her." I've learned to trust that exhaustion, that headache, that weird nauseous feeling. It's not psychosomatic nonsense. It's your body reading energy you can't consciously detect yet. The recovery road. If you've just realized you're in one of these dynamics, first off, breathe. You're not stupid. You're not weak. You're human. These patterns are designed to trap good people. Your empathy, your desire to help, your capacity for love, these aren't weaknesses. They're strengths that were exploited. Getting out requires strategy. You can't just announce you're leaving and expect a smooth exit. That triggers what I call the panic grab, where she'll use every manipulation technique in the book to keep you hooked. Tears, threats, promises to change, declarations of love, playing the victim, whatever works. Instead, quietly rebuild your foundation. Reconnect with friends you've neglected. Restart hobbies she mocked. Remember who you were before you became her emotional support animal. Build your strength in silence. And when you finally leave, expect the guilt to follow you like a shadow. That's normal. That's the programming still running. It takes time to deprogram from this kind of conditioning. The beautiful alternative. Here's the good news that'll restore your faith in relationships. There are millions of women who generate their own emotional energy, who have their own interests, their own joy, their own sense of purpose, who see you as a partner to share life with, not a resource to extract from. These women exist. I promise you they do. When you spend time with them, you feel energized, not depleted.
Conversations flow naturally. Problems get solved together. Good news gets celebrated, not minimized. You grow together instead of one person feeding off the other's decline. The test is simple. After spending time together, do you feel like you gained energy or lost it? Do you feel more yourself or less? Is your life expanding or contracting? Your body already knows the answer. The choice is yours. Listen, I'm not here to make you paranoid about every woman you meet. I'm here to give you the tools to recognize dynamics that steal your life force and make you believe that's what love looks like. Because it's not. Love should feel like coming home, not like running a marathon. Connection should energize you, not exhaust you. Partnership should make you stronger, not smaller. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Couple Code YouTube channel for more insights on building healthy, energizing relationships. You deserve someone who brings their own light to the relationship. Someone who wants to build a fire together, not steal the warmth from yours. Someone who sees your empathy as a gift to be honored, not a weakness to be exploited. The question isn't whether you'll encounter energy-draining people. You will. That's life. The question is, will you recognize them? Will you have the courage to protect your energy? Will you value yourself enough to walk away from relationships that leave you empty? So here's what I want to know from you. Have you ever been in a relationship where you couldn't figure out why you felt so exhausted all the time? What was the moment you realized something was wrong? Drop your story in the comments because I guarantee someone out there needs to hear it. Remember, your energy is precious. Guard it wisely. Give it generously to those who reciprocate, but never, ever let someone convince you that being drained dry is what love is supposed to feel like. Because it's not. That's the truth they don't teach you. But now you know.